So Banks and I are working on a project, and so I just want to tell y'all what an awesome equipment operator Banks is. Because see, we're working on this project, and she was driving the truck. Show them the truck, Mom. Okay. So full size, 3/4 ton, Dodge Cummins power diesel engine, 4-wheel drive truck. And Banks is like, right? Weren't you getting it?
Yeah, sure.
And so what we were trying to do, we had this shooting house that blew over, right? We had a week or two ago, we had a bad storm come through. I didn't have it anchored down like I should have, and it blew over. And so this thing is 16 feet off the ground, and then the house is on top of that. So it's really like at the top of it, probably 22 or 23 feet, right? So the shooting house is laid down on its back. So tell them what we were trying to do.
We were trying to get the shooting stand up.
And tell them what we had rigged up to make it happen.
We took the, what do you call that thing?
It's like a tow strap.
And we connected it to the truck. And then we tied it around the shooting stand. And Dad told me to go. So I went, and then the tree stand fell on the truck.
Show them, Mama.
And now it's broken.
So it's like that Canadian guy always says on those videos, I think we sent it a little bit too hard. All right, so you see the Carnage in the background. And so that really, Banks did a great job. She pulled the tree stand up nice and slow and did just like she was supposed to. And what happened, my bad planning, when the weight shifted, there was enough top heavy weight that it carried it straight on over. And I should have put a rope on the backside, and I should have been holding on the backside. But anyway, she creeped along just like she was supposed to. It was not driver error, entirely bad engineering on my fault. You did a great job. But tell them why we like to hunt in that big shooting house that's got all that room in it.
Okay, so when we hunt, we like to hunt together, obviously. So they're a lot better than like the normal ladder stand because you can't fit 2 people on that and hunt together.
Right, and so we get in there, and we got that cloth that protects you from the elements. You got some windows that you can see, and we got plenty of elbow room, so we don't bump into each other too much. And then if Banks needs a little elbow room because she sees a big old monster buck and she wants to kapow, slay him, she's got plenty of room to do that. And so we were trying to stand this one up because we were going to fix it. But you know what? The good Lord has a way of working things out. This is a great time for us to announce that we have a new partnership with Primal Tree Stands. And they have a great series of outdoor platforms. They call them quad stands. They got 4 legs, big platforms, house on the top, plenty of room for Banks and I to get in there, situate ourselves, be plenty comfortable. And so we want to thank Primal because they're going to send us some of those tree stands. In the next week or so, we're going to get them. Banks and I are going to put them together. We're going to show you how easy it is to put them together and how to stand them up and how to use them, right? And so it's going to be great. We're excited about it. And you know what? Knowing that those things are coming makes this just another day, right? So we thank y'all. We'll see you soon.
Big and heavy. If it were to go over to the side, that's why I told the daddy, I said, you need to be ready to move, because if a leg broke or anything like that as it was standing up and it starts moving on you and it's of that size, it can kill you if it falls on you.
That's why I covered my head when it fell.
Yeah. I knew though when it started falling that it wasn't going to reach the cab of the truck.
I thought it was.
I know you did. I know that's why it scared you.
Okay, story time. Okay, so the tree stand fell from a storm. And so we went to pick it up with the truck. And so Dad decided to let me drive. P.S. Not a good decision. So he said, just go slowly and I'll tell you when to stop. So we had it hooked to the truck with a tow strap thingy, yeah. And he said go. So I started going. I went really slow to be careful. And then we got it about halfway up, and he said we're close. And it was gonna hit the cab. So I took my hands like this, and I did this to cover myself so I would not die. And then he came up to the truck, and I was crying because I thought I was dead, like in heaven. It just hit the back, the what do you call that?
Bed.
It's not the trunk, it's the bed, and it scraped the paint off. But we're okay. We're okay.
All right, so we're headed back to the house. We're calling it a day. We have completely destroyed the tree stand, and that's okay, or the shooting house, and that's okay, because we had a good time, didn't we, Banks?
We did.
We made some good memories. We laughed, we cried, we hugged it out, and at the end of the day, you know what? We came up with a new plan. And so remember, sometimes life just gets difficult and trying, doesn't it, Banks?
It does.
Hold on, let me make that beeping stop. And so, what have I always taught you, Banks? If things get hard in our family, what do?
We have a bunch of things we do. One, we go to each other, obviously, because we're family. Two, we learn from whatever's being hard. We know what to do next time.
Right.
And three, we go to Jesus.
That's right. That's right. Because we know that He can get us through anything, right? And then, but no matter what, we never, ever, ever we never quit, do we?
No.
Right? So that old shooting house may have fallen down and it may be busted all up, but we'll have another one out there pretty soon, and we'll just keep right on rocking and rolling. So look, this is our new YouTube channel. We appreciate y'all being here. We appreciate you subscribing. You're supposed to hit that button that's like a thumbs up, I think. Like, I think you're supposed to hit it. And that way, when we post a new video, it'll show up in your YouTube channel, feed, whatever thingy. We don't know what we're talking about.
He has it wrong here. He doesn't do YouTube. The little bell beside the subscribe button, that if you hit that, it'll notify you every time we post a video.
Okay, so hit the bell, not the thumbs up?
Not the thumbs up is you like it.
Okay, so first you hit the thumbs up, then you hit the bell. Doing. Bye.